Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. My dear viewers, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There is extreme attention in Islam and emphasis on the importance of akhlaq, manners. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells His Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, wa innaka la'ala khuluqin azim. And indeed, you have the pinnacle and reached the perfection of manners. In addition, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also tells His Prophet, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَضًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ لَانفَضُّوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ. And if you were bad-tempered, ill-hearted, people would have ran and dispersed away from you. So it is the manners of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, his great akhlaq, that attracted people's hearts towards him and made people love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, such that according to one individual who came to witness Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, and he went back to Quraysh and said, I have never seen a man whom people, his companions, love him so much. And I have seen the kings of the Arabs. I have seen how people deal with their kings. I have never seen a man who is so humble, is so kind, is so modest, yet people love him so much that I saw them taking the remnants of the wudu that was dropping from his hands, and they would wipe their face with it for tabarruk and barakah. So these were the akhlaq of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi. In addition, of course, to the importance of praying salat on time, fasting the holy month of Ramadan, paying khums and the huquq, going for hajj, taking care of the parents, all these things are mandatory actions that we have to perform, but at the same time, the manifestation of all these actions must be displayed on our manners and our attitudes. Imam Al-Mahdi ajjalallah ta'ala farajahu al-sharif loves people who exhibit such great manners. These things could come at a moment in one's lifetime, controlling one's anger, respecting a fellow believer, taking care of the mu'mineen, taking care of the society, exhibiting the qualities and the characteristics that are loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Ahlul-Bait alayhim salam, would really bring joy to the heart of the Imam salamullahi alayh. It is mentioned that there was a grand alim scholar by the name of Ayatullah Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum Radwanullahi ta'ala alayh, who died approximately 225 years ago, give or take. This alim one day came to visit the holy city of Hilla, and he was a grand scholar in the holy city of Najaf. Upon coming to the city of Hilla, many of the people in Hilla came to see this alim, spend time with him, and they started welcoming him to their houses. So you had the businessmen, you had the people with the authority, you had the people who were working in, for example, high-profile positions. They all loved to have him as a guest and to host him. But to their shock, he chose the house of a very simple human being, a very simple man living in Hilla. He said, I would like to stay at the house of so-and-so. People's jaws dropped, as the figure says, and they were shocked. Why would the alim choose the house of this individual? Anyways, this alim comes and spends the days in the house of this man. It's a simple house, small house, modest place. Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum started observing this individual. After some days, he came to him and said, I've been observing you for the past few days. I did not see anything extraordinary about you. For example, I didn't see and observe you praying Salatul Layl, nor did I observe you, for example, fasting extra fast, mustahab fast in the daytimes. Yes, I did observe that you have some good akhlaq when welcoming the people, for example, that come to see me. You are a very hospitable man. You seem to have some good manners, good ethics. But I'm just wondering, is there some extraordinary action that you may have performed in your life? The man looked at the Sayyid and said, nothing that comes to my mind, Sayyid. He said, think hard, really, tell me. He said, well, there's something that happened many years ago, and I haven't told anyone. So the Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum said, tell me what it is. What is it? This man said, when I first married my wife many years ago, on the night of our wedding, I discovered something about my wife's past, something that many men would not be happy with. And we're talking about 225 years ago, maybe more than that. This incident may have happened maybe 250 years ago, give or take. When I discovered this on the night of our wedding, I became furious, upset, and I thought, what kind of a lady is this? So I started, losing my temper, and I told my wife what kind of a person you are. I thought you're a noble woman, you're a chaste woman. It turns out to be you're not as such. I'm going to take you back to your parents, and I will tell them all that I've discovered, and you go back to them. She fell begging me, kissing my hands, telling me, please do not take me back to my family. Remember the cultural context of the time, of course. The cultural context was a time, unfortunately, that did not really give, due to cultural values, if we may call them values, but due to traditional values, people, unfortunately, did not sometimes give a lot of respect to the choices that women may want to take or something like this. So this person was trying to tell this lady, go back, I'm going to take you back to your family. I don't want you anymore. I'll tell them all that I've observed and all that I've discovered, and I'll let them deal with it. She said, please do not do so. If you take me back, what will people say about my family? What will my family think of me? In fact, this may cause some bloodshed. They might kill me even, and unfortunately, given the times and the circumstances, the way women were treated at the time. So this person, he says, you know what? After listening to her begging me, I controlled my anger. I calmed down. And I figured, you know what? She may be right. What will I gain by taking her back to her family? Indeed, it might create a lot of problems. This lady may not be treated well by her family. The family may not be treated well by other people. The peer pressure, the society, etc. So you know what? I told her, okay, you know what? Let's forget about all that has happened. I will keep you as my wife, and from now on, be a loyal wife, and I will take care of you, and let's just move forward. Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum, Ridwanullah Ta'ala alayh, when he heard this, he looked at him and he said, you know what? That's it. After some days, Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum decided to go back to the city of Najaf. The people in Hilla came to him, thanking him for being their guest, but some of them couldn't help but to ask, Sayyid, why out of all the people in Hilla you chose the house of this man who is not so rich? He's not very wealthy, he's not very well known. Why did you stay at his house? And the Sayyid looked at them and said, it was not my choice. I was ordered through a messenger by the Imam Salamullahi alayhi to stay at his house. Which means, out of all the people who were at the city of Hilla at that time, this man appears to be the most beloved person to the heart of the Imam Salamullahi alayhi. And it was because of one thing he did in his life: controlled his temper, respected the mu'minah, took care of her, respected the families, saved bloodshed. But this brought pleasure to the heart of the Imam Salamullahi alayhi, to make this individual among the true followers of the Imam, whom the Imam was pleased with, and ordered Sayyid Bahr al-Ulum to stay at his place. So my brothers and sisters, let us watch our attitudes, our akhlaq, the way we deal with our friends, colleagues, the mu'mineen, our parents, our believers. Brothers and sisters, must be always the best manner and character, such that in addition to taking care of our salat al-siyam, but we have the manifestation of all these rituals and good deeds and actions on our attitudes and our akhlaq, so that we can win and achieve the pleasure of the Imam, Ajjalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, and in doing so, the pleasure of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Thank you very much. Jazakumullahu khaira. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.